How to have a conversation with someone you care about when they're in a bad marriage is one of the hardest things that anybody can do. I'm Brian Reedy with Reedy Law Office, and in this video, we're going to give you the step-by-step playbook on how you can have a conversation with someone that you care about who's in a bad relationship. The first step is you got to have a plan. You got to know where this is going to take place and when it's going to take place. Timing and location are key. You know your friend the best. Are they a morning person? Are they an evening person? You know their schedule. You got to think these things through. You can't have this critical conversation when you're going to be interrupted by work or family or friends. You also got to make sure that you're doing it at a location that's not going to get interrupted. Don't do this at work when people can be walking in and out, or don't do it at their home when you know their kids are coming home from school. You got to do it in a place that you know you're going to have some privacy because you're going to deal with some difficult topics. Think this through. Where can you have it and when can you have it? So now that you know when and where you're going to have this conversation, you need to know what you're going to say. This is very, very difficult. You're about to talk to somebody about something very personal, their spouse, their relationship, and you need to think ahead about how this conversation is going to go. You got to remember they're probably going to be defensive, and this is not the time to attack. You need to be supportive, but you also need to be honest. You need to think about what are your concerns. You need to write them out. But when you're writing them out, focus on the behavior and the observations and not the people. Don't say that your spouse is a jerk. Don't say that you are weak. Don't say anything that attacks a person, because then they're going to get defensive and they're not going to listen. What you do need to focus on is your concerns. You can focus on your feelings. You can say, I am concerned for you. I am concerned about your safety. You focus on what you have observed and let them speak. It's really important that you ask questions about the observations you've had. Tell them what you've seen. Ask how they feel. Tell them that you're there. Don't pry. Let them speak and listen. So we've covered a lot, but you might still feel overwhelmed. That's completely natural. We've put together a series of information. We have a PDF on some of the specific items that we just talked about, along with some additional information and videos that can help you plan for this conversation. In addition, we have some information and videos of the 3 things that you should not say during this conversation. Click the link below and we'll send you these materials.